All right, we're here with Baker University head women's basketball coach Ben Lister. Coach's new poll came out. You guys are ranked number 12 in the country. Now you take on the 13-ranked Cougars tonight, and then the 14-ranked rival Ravens on Saturday. But first off, I want to talk about your 3-0 week last week. A tough 3-game stretch where you had 3 games in 7 days, but you guys came out 3-0. What was working for you guys in that 7-day stretch?
Yeah, we did have a good week last week. Had 2 games on the road on Thursday and Saturday with an overnight trip, and we're out on the road the entire time, and that's kind of tough on your kids. They're not used to that, so I wasn't sure how we would handle that. We started the week with a win over Avila. I think the key to our success last week was probably how well we defended. I think we held all 3 teams to under 30% shooting from the field, and just did a really nice job on that end, and showed some signs of improvement. We've scored the ball very well this year. We're in the top 5 in the country in field goal percentage offense, and I think we're 5th or 6th in 3-point field goal percentage. So we've been able to score really efficiently this year, and that's been kind of something that's been consistent for us. I think defensively has been where we've really tried to focus on getting the most improvement. I saw some improvement last week, and you find a way to hold 3 opponents to less than 30% shooting. You're doing some things well, especially when 2 of those games are on the road. So proud of that. It was what we needed to do going into a big week this week. We've got a couple teams obviously that are very talented that we're getting ready to play, and it'll be good for us to go in there with some momentum.
Got a tough matchup tonight. Number 13 ranked Columbia. Faced them twice last year, once in the regular season, and then in the first round of the national championship on your road to the championship game. But a different team this year on both ends with your squad and the Cougars. What do you expect tonight from Columbia?
They're definitely a different team. They started a ton of freshmen and sophomores. They've completely rebuilt their roster. I lost a ton of seniors last year to graduation, so they're very well coached. I expect very much the same type of game that we've had with them the last couple of times. Competitive for 4 quarters. You're going to have to execute well. They're not going to beat themselves. They're going to make you take shots that you're probably not used to. They play good defense. I think for both of us, we're finding some things out about ourselves, and we've been able to start really well doing that. They're 8-1 as well. They have some really quality wins. It's a tough place to play over there. And I think the good thing for us is they have so much turnover that there's probably not as much of a revenge factor, because a lot of those kids weren't part of that last year. But certainly they know it's a big game for them. It's a big game for us. It's a good chance to go out and prove ourselves on the road against a very good basketball team. So we're looking forward to it. But it will be a different dynamic than it was last year. We're both very different teams, I think, right now than we were last year. So, we got that game, and then obviously we got Benedictine at home on Saturday. Conference rival, another team we knocked out of the national tournament. For us, we have no problems, being motivated to play against them. They have no problems being motivated against us, and both teams know each other very well. So a game that's going to be pivotal for us in the conference, and we're looking forward to both challenges. Both very well-coached teams, got a lot of talent, and we feel like we do too as far as talent goes. It'll be a matter of who shows up and plays the most consistent. So it's gonna be a good week for us, good tests.
Your next opponent on Saturday will be another team you faced last season in the Fab 4 of the national championship, rival Benedictine. They come in with a solid Hart record and had a good start. What are your expectations, and what have you seen that's helped Benedictine with their hot start?
Well, they've been playing better as of late. They kind of started rocky the first 3 or 4 games, but they've really started to hit their stride. They have a lot of veteran leaders. They execute very well. They run their system very well. They play with a lot of energy. They believe that they can win every time they're on the floor, and they're a team that can shoot the ball really, really well and give you a lot of problems. So there'll be a lot of intensity in that game, a lot of focus, a lot of energy. 2 conference rivals that have had a lot of big games over the last few years and big moments. Obviously, the Fab 4 game, I'm sure they haven't forgotten that. They're going to come in here focused and ready to play. But they also know we're a good basketball team, and it's an important game for them as well in the conference schedule. So we're going to have to really make sure we're amped up and ready to go. With it being Alumni Day, hopefully we get a good crowd. But we expect 2 really big challenges this week.
Yeah, last thing for you, it'll be Alumni Day for the men's and women's basketball programs. You guys will have a lunch on campus at noon, and then tip off 2 and 4 p.m., and then post-game celebration as well. But talk about Alumni Day coming up, and hope to see some alums come back.
Yeah, we definitely want to see as many out here as we can possibly get. It's important for us to keep touch with our former players and make them feel part of our program. They're a big part of our successes. They've been a big part of building where our program is at. So, we try to touch base with those that played for me and those that didn't, and as many that can get out here, we'd love to have. We try to make it a special day for them, and it's going to be a great game for them to come see as well. So, hopefully, we have a good day. We think the whole event should, give them an opportunity to mingle with our players now and get a feel for our team, and at the same time give us a chance as coaches to touch base and just see some of them face to face we haven't seen for a while. So as many of you that can get here, please get here. We'd love to have you. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Should be a really good game, and we'd love to have your support.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time. We'll see you tonight in Columbia and then Saturday at home against Benedictine.
Thanks, Tyler.